All right. Let me greet everybody again because I forgot to record. So, welcome everybody. So, let's greet each other. So we have people from Kuwait, from Salma and Elena. And congratulations, Elena, for opening a beautiful studio in Kuwait. That's great. And then we have Steven from Arizona, all right? And I think he has the longest history of professionalism in fitness here, 15 years ba? Or more? 15 years?
During the dinosaur age.
Steven, okay? And then we have
I'm the youngest here.
Supaluck from Thailand. Thank you for joining us. And we have so many other students all over from the Philippines too. So let us give the microphone. Steve, say a few words. Okay. Unmute yourself.
Me?
A few words. Yeah.
Thank you, Vivian, for inviting me in this call. And it's really a privilege to be able to be mentored by you. As always, I've always followed your footsteps. By the way, you're 20 years younger in video.
Thank you.
You're getting younger and younger.
Thank you,
You always have beautiful skin.
Wow, thank you. Anak ko talaga yan. Magaling mong bola. Kaya,
so, but it's I'm grateful that I still have a business and being able to still teach. So thank you for inviting me here.
Yes, and I would like to share with everybody the experience of Steve. Because of the pandemic, what happened, many studios closed down, including myself, yeah? And because of that, one of the things that Steve did, would you like to share that, Steve? What you did because of COVID, your business almost closed down, but because of your creative mind, how did you overcome that? So share it with us, please.
Yes. So, I just came back from a fashion training in New York early March, and it's the beginning of the pandemic, and I didn't realize that the government here in our city decided to lock us down.
Excuse me, can you mute yourself? The rest, mute yourself before. Salma, mute yourself first.
Echo. Okay, sorry. So I didn't realize that it's gonna have a lockdown, and so for 3 weeks, 80% of our clients decided to stay home and that's really a lot of uncertainty. So we have a lot of what do you call this? We're so exposed because we bought our property, so we have mortgage and two mortgage, my house and my business. So 80% of our business went away, so 20% is left. But I'm so grateful because different client just came up to me and just paid 6 months in advance and says, "Don't worry about it. We'll just figure it out after. Just just stay put. Keep do whatever you're doing." So I'm just grateful for the community that we built. Our studio has been around for 15 years, and it's always my vision to create a community that's really, it's not just clients, like business professional relationship, but really, that's where, I've been to their weddings, to their bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, or those are celebration in the Jewish culture. And just grateful for the clients that I have, that they've supported us despite of the challenges. So, but right now we're we've since January, I probably I'm on a 65 to 70 appointments a day. I mean a week appointment. It's like half of them are small group class, and they're just me. I have three other teachers and one physical therapist. But it's been it's been so all I my advice is just persevere, and uh, I think you believe in your work. All of us, we believe in what we do. We help people, and people are grateful to what we do for them, for their lives. We're changing their lives, and just persevere. Don't get out of the industry and do a different job. You're called to this business, and I I'm just thankful that we were able to overcome this.
Wow. Thank you very
Yeah,
much for sharing that. When I read that
yeah.
in your bio, my goodness, how can your clients just come up to you and offer you the solution? You must have done something very good for them. So it always goes back to you, what you have planted. And what you have planted always comes back. So that is so wonderful to hear straight from your
Mhm,
mouth that you see,
mhm,
even if the world is going down the way you think it is, it's never down as long as your mind has created something different. Why am I saying that? You see, in the heart of Steve, he had gratefulness in his heart. And when you have gratefulness in your heart, fear seems to dissolve. The fear will go away and dreams will come alive. So, this is the biggest lesson I have learned from this pandemic. Every day, there's always something to be grateful for, to be thankful for. No matter what's happening around your area, no matter if somebody dies or, you know, all of us will die anyway. So that's my philosophy. But some people just goes ahead of us, right? But of course we have to take note of grieving too. But still life goes on. Life goes on. So we have to take our path. And as I said, you're all apostles of health and fitness. And that's why you're in this field, because you are the light giver. You give light, not only life, but light to others. So this is your task. This is your path that you need to pursue, no matter what it is, no matter how doom it looks like. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a day after the night. So I trust that you keep going through the path of where you belong. So we have Sylvia here. Wow, another person from France. Imagine another attendee from France. Sylvia, unmute yourself and say hello. There
Hello,
you go.
everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, been very busy since we are here because we are renovating my house, and yeah, so we also have lockdown and everything is closed. No fitness room, no nothing.
Right. And I remember at the onset of COVID, Sylvia got a relapse of her sickness, right?
Yes.
I kept praying for her that she will be okay. And look how resilient she is. She's back. Oh my God. I am so grateful. I am so pleased. I am so blessed to have you here.
And honestly, I've been teaching on Zoom since the last April, and my clients, some of them wanted to continue with me, even they are in Bangkok. They want to continue the Zoom with me, because they were very happy, and then they said, oh, I have been changing, I don't want another coach. So please, when you are already set in France, please call us and then come back. So I have few classes per week, along with my work at home, because it's quite tough right now. So I feel like in September I get back on everything. Now I set already my reformer room and my Pilates room, but it's quite small. Yeah, and I've talked with some of my neighbors, and they said, "Oh, well, we are interesting. There is no Pilates machine in the area where I am now, so maybe it will be a chance for me to do that."
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Now, I would like to ask, give me a thumbs up if all of you are teaching online. Thumbs up, teaching online. Who's Supaluck, are you teaching live, not online? So she's teaching live. All right. How about you, Ian? Are you teaching online too? So everybody's teaching online. I mean, you have to be wise. You have to make sure that you take the route of your own safety. If you feel like you still need to make money, right? And make money through online. That's the way to go right now. And I don't think it will go away. So keep up the good work. If you're teaching online, all right, do so. If you're teaching live, that's even better. But make sure that you have the protocol in place, because I have experienced that I heard one of my clients passed away after 3 weeks from coming here. At least 3 weeks. So I was counting. Hindi ako kasali doon. I'm not included. All right. So make sure that you take the safety route. We are joined with Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Sharon is coming all the way from Kuwait. Woohoo! So unmute yourself first and say hello. There's Sharon.
Hello from Kuwait.
Yeah. So Sharon is also a first level certified Pilates mat reformer, CCB. Pati ba level full ka na ba? Oh, full. Level 2, pati ISP. All right. So ngayon nagtuturo na siya ng ibang klase. Ano nga ba yung tinuturo mo, Sharon? What are you teaching nga? Yung hawig ng Pilates?
Legray method.
Lagri method. All right. So, ibang klase. Parang weight training na Pilates. All right. So, welcome. Okay. So, anybody new that I have not, I hear, si Lanidel. Saka si Rina. How are you? All right. So, Lanidel. Oh, LR, magsalita ka. Lakasan mo naman, ikaw lang nakakarinig.
Hello po. LR, certified na si LR.
Yeah, congratulations to LR, level 1. Woohoo! Okay, yung mga nahuhuli, humabol na. All right. So, Rina, how are you? Unmute yourself, Rina.
Hi, Miss B. Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Teaching online since the studio. Chris and I belong to the same umbrella yata na studio, di ba? We're with
Which
all
studio
four.
is that?
We're with all four with Miss Ava. So because of we were teaching right till March, and then when they declared ECQ, we closed prematurely. And then siguro when everyone's vaccinated or majority of the population is vaccinated, they might open. But as of now, we're still teaching online and teaching online. Studying, Miss B, don't worry. Alam ko malapit ang my exams are just right there.
So I'd like to make an announcement that all of you, if you have not taken your exams yet, you have a chance to take your exam online.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Written or even
online. You can take it online, but there are certain prerequisites. All right. If you're interested with that, let me know so that I can give you. Now, for Steve, who have people wanting to take online courses, everybody, please know that we're now offering online math courses starting May 17. So I just got word from Olivia Merrithew now that we're offering now only math. Only math is online. Math level 1 and math level 2 can be online now. Now for exam also, it can be all levels as long as you have the prerequisite of having all the equipment and having the body for your exam. All right, so that's a different setup. Okay, so let me share with you something. I prepared a little bit of PowerPoint for everyone. All right, do you see my PowerPoint? Yeah, can you say yes? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, how do I make this big? Hindi ako marunong, ano. All right.
You click,
Alin ba yung kiniklik dito, anak? Ayun.
Miss.
Ayan.
Yeah, that one. Present.
Ayan. Okay.
There.
There you go. So, all right, there you go. And now, sandali lang, nawala ako. Okay, I will pin it here. Pin, all right, there. Okay, there. Okay, now. So this picture was taken many years ago when Melanie Byford Young, this person here, came to the Philippines to teach us rehab, the first rehab course in the Philippines. So there's Jennifer Peng. She is my first accomplished rehab IT that I have mentored. All right. And over here is Vical. Vical Mac is my first IT that I mentored. He's the one who takes care of Hong Kong. All right. So Hong Kong is his territory. All right. Now next is here. Gratefulness. All right. I am forever grateful. Forever. Every day, I'm so grateful. Every day, I thank the Lord that I'm still here. I'm living, I'm breathing, and I am strong and still crystal clear in my head. All right, so I would like to thank STOTT Pilates, known as Merrithew, for the opportunity for me to grow with them and with you, and especially all of you that have entrusted me and chosen me to be your mentor or teacher. And without you knowing, all of you have contributed to my growth. So my gratitude and joy is in my heart, oozing out to you. That's why I have invited all of you to come and join me today. After all of this year, more than a year of uncertainty, I would like to ask you where you are at. All right, so let's see. Okay, so the intention to change, all right? Are you stuck? How's your breathing? Can you breathe deeply? Is it easy? Are you feeling awesome or are you feeling fearful? So what is your belief? Okay, do you visualize yourself and as successful, or do you always focus on the things that are not working on you? You see, whatever you focus, you get, you attract. You're like a magnet of your mind. Whatever you focus, you get. So whatever you focus, you achieve, you attract. So if you don't want your life the way it is, then think about what you want to do with your life. Think of the possibility, not what you are seeing negatively in the reality. You can obliterate reality. There is an article I just read last night about zero, the number zero. Zero is nothingness, but it is the point of where godliness is. It is the point that when in You see your dreams floating in and disappearing. So your dreams float in the zero, and then it manifests as reality from a dream. So this is true in the quantum physics. So I believe in that. I don't know about you, but I believe in that. I never had rich parents that provided me with what I needed, but they provided me with a good education. And I zeroed in that. And then I used my mind. Whatever I have, I use my mind. And so could you. Okay? Never give up, no matter what. If you fail now, it's okay. Failure is good because they're the stepping stones to success. Do you think I never failed? Of course, I failed a lot. But I don't wallow in my failure. I don't celebrate my failure. I celebrate my success. So should you, because what you focus, you get. Okay? So instead of focusing on what you have not accomplished, I will focus on something that I want, because I want to create abundance. I want to feel rich, not only monetarily, but I want to feel rich in my heart with joy and laughter, so I can share it with my relatives, my friends, my loved ones. Because who wants to get along with a person who is such a horrible person, you know, such a grouch? Nobody wants to stay with a grouch. Kahit aso ayaw. Even dogs don't want to stay with them, isn't it? They stay away from these people. So, not feeling the version of yourself. What do you do with that feeling? How will you change that? Okay. Well, physically, how do you feel right now? Are you strong? Are you happy? Physically, are you well mentally? Are you positive in your thoughts? Are you negative? Are you entertaining your negative thoughts? Or are you embracing the positive thoughts? Emotionally, as I said, you can dissolve fear by starting with an attitude of gratitude. So cultivate the joy and the freedom by embracing gratitude in your life. Here are some of you that I have put up here without them knowing. Sorry. Surprise. Okay. So here is Rizza Shao. Okay. Rizza Shao was my student a long time ago. She is a physical therapist and now she moved to Ohio. And now she's a very, very successful Pilates teacher. And even now in the pandemic, oh, by the way, she just gave birth. No? Even in the pandemic, she is opening up a studio in June. Imagine that. See, no matter what's happening, people are investing in themselves, recreating themselves. No matter what's happening in the environment, they're pushing through with their dreams. And so should you. And here, who's this? Okay, none other than Snow, Supaluck. All right, but of course, this is Rizza. This is a short, brief. Oh, by the way, if I've asked some of you to be part of my website testimonials. So if you want to contribute to my website, please give me a write-up, okay? And then I will, something like this with your beautiful picture. This is Rizza Zsa Zsa Shao. She just gave birth in this picture. Isn't that great? All right. So you can read more about that on my website. And here is Snow. Okay, Snow. Snow is an office worker, worked for a embassy, not a secretary, like a receptionist, secretary for an embassy in Thailand. And because she's been working there for a long time, she kind of explored Pilates since 2004. Then she started to join my class. You know, she was an avid addict follower for Absolute Pilates. You know, and then she took my course in I think in 2011, right? And then in the 2012, she became a full certified Pilates instructor. So she also put up, see her nice studio here? That is her home studio. See, you guys can do the same. If Snow can do it, so could you. So I'm so proud to be her teacher because makulit si Snow. When she doesn't understand anything, she writes me and she's diligently connecting to me. So I know everything that's happening in her studio, even her wonderful dog, you know, the life of our beautiful dogs. Okay. So next one, oh, here, Steve. Okay, Steve Vicera, kagwapo. All right. So Steve, as he mentioned that he is from, migrated to Scottsdale, Arizona. I've been privileged to visit his home and his studio. And my God, he's a very, very hard-working man. That's why he attracted all the beautiful clients that supports him so much. So to Snow and to Steve, congratulations for your hard work has paid back. And I hope that the rest of you watching this can be inspired by your examples. All right. And then Peerida also, Pierre, this is another person who is not a Pilates professional or fitness profession. She's an engineer. Imagine an engineer giving up her engineering job to become a full-time Pilates instructor and a like a general manager for her co-owned Pilates studio in Bangkok. So you see, we have so many people in the industry that have hopped from the very high tension work of teaching, of office work, you know, too much poison in the mind to work with too much toxic situations in the corporate world that we have moved up. And another person that does that is a person who's attending this class now or meeting now is Regina. Regina used to be in a corporate job, but now she's now going back and forth with Pilates. I think because Pilates offers not only a good paying job, but it's also very good for your mind, body, and soul. Yeah. So we can have a chat with Regina later. And here's Mona. Mona Valdez is not Filipina. She's Indonesian. And do you know that Mona is a doctor by education, a medical doctor who became a Pilates teacher? Imagine, my God. That's why she opted to be a Pilates teacher so that she does not go through education again in Canada and be a doctor. And then she just wants to be a Pilates teacher. So she put up her studio in Coquitlam. In Vancouver, Canada. Look at that, Canadian background. And Ludy Puray, okay, Valero, is also Filipina who works in Bahrain. See, there's so many of you all over the world that is planting seeds to make a better world. And she also teaches online, even in the neighboring European countries. So she said she feels blessed and grateful that she bumped into me. Do you know that she follows me around? She comes here because she's Filipina, but when I go to Kuwait, she goes there too to get an update in her workshop. So here's Mona. All right, I visited her there and there. Who is this? Okay, everybody knows also this. Si Osorio, si Pam, and of course our loving Regina. Can you unmute yourself? Identify.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Miss V. So that lady is Jamila Bariman. She's also Indonesian. And then her story, Miss V, can I share?
Sure.
She also lives in Vancouver. She lives in Surrey. She has her own studio, which is Salute Yoga and Pilates Studio, which I was able to visit. I love Jamila. But you know what? She lives in Canada, but she chose to come to the Philippines to train under Miss V and to take her exams under Miss V. So she came to Makati. Was it last year?
Yes.
Yeah, or
2 years
more than
ago,
a year ago. And she came
2019.
here. Yeah, she took mentorship under me and Burns, and then she took the exams under Miss V. Imagine that. She was already in Canada, but she said, it has to be Miss V because Miss V has a certain, energy and a vibe that she cannot forget. So she came to Makati, and then, yeah, I was able to visit her studio actually in Missouri. So it's beautiful. She's a lovely lady. So yeah, there you go. That's Jamila Barryman.
Thank you. Since you're already here, can you
Ay,
share what
yeah.
made you go back to Pilates? First, nasa corporate ka, tapos
Yeah.
Pilates, tapos ano ba ang
Yeah.
kwento? English,
Oh my
please, so that
gosh,
others can
it's
understand.
a long story. So I've been teaching Pilates for about 18 years by now, and there would be times because I would be teaching Pilates. I love Pilates. I trained under Miss V. I trained in the US, but I teach here because I also have experience. People would headhunt me. Because I'm also professional in learning and development or corporate training. So sometimes there would be times when I get a good offer and I'll take it, and I would think, okay, I'll do a corporate job and then I'll still outside of the corporate job, right? I would even come from the night shift, like I finish work like, I don't know, midnight or 5 a.m. and I still go to the studio to teach, because I love doing both. But it would come to a point that I think God really talks to me and says, "What are you doing?" Well, for me, the my corporate jobs would be good at the start, but afterwards they would just make me more sickly. I would be having acid reflux and having more stress. So eventually it was like, forget this. I think God blessed me with the talent to teach more, and then my clients would look for me, so I would just give up the corporate job and go back to Pilates full time. So even when I took some corporate jobs, I was still teaching Pilates part time, and I never wanted to give it up 100%. But you know what, this is God just telling me, putting me in my place, that this is where you will grow. This is where you are serving, you can serve the world better. So here I am. So I'm back. I'm still teaching now. Right now, thankfully, I can teach online. I also work with Task Human. It's a San Francisco company. So we teach
Wow.
by mobile app. And I also teach with Fit to Live Pilates Studio in BGC. So we're just waiting for the the permits to proceed so that we can operate. Of course, we follow the rules for protocols and all that. So it's what I'm doing now. And yeah, we're also gonna go into I'm also into executive wellness. I am going to do consultancy for corporate clients. So there is a need for companies to also take care of their employees. So
So there you
that's where
go. Now,
so there's
that means that
yeah.
Regina will be needing some of your services. So maybe
Yeah,
you
who
can,
knows? Yeah.
yeah, that's good. All right. So thank you for sharing. All right. Now let us go to Myra. Okay. So Myra here, all right, is what do you call this? Was one of my very first batch of instructors. Do you see this picture? These are my first batch. That's Myra. That's Annie. All right. That's Bernadette. Detchi. Do you know that these two are in Vancouver? They have their own Pilates studio in also Coquitlam. Myra, and the family used to own a Papiru here in the popular popcorn. And then here's Dechi. She used to be a dancer. Ano ba yung may dance company, may legs or something like that? I forgot the name. She also has a studio now in Canada, in Ontario. So my God, my students are really all over the world, you know, and very, very good service. And here's Annie. She has a Pilates studio here in Parañaque, I believe, or Las Piñas, as they call it. And of course, look at that, the small little Rizza. Okay? Yung tinatawag nilang the legend. Ito, kaya legend eh. Nauna pala sila talaga. At syempre, ito si, anong tawag dito sa babaeng ito? She works for, she works for the chiropractor. You remember her?
Janice Ice.
Si Ice. Oo, si Ice. So she was, my God, these are my first batch of instructor. Look at Myra, my God. All right, so blooming at our age. Tamo? We never age, we age backwards. Ganyan na ang nangyayari sa mga Pilates teacher. And then here, to inspire you more, I have been a mentor to Jennifer Peng from Smart Care Pilates. Do you know that Jennifer is like a daughter to me because she was my interpreter for 7 years when I traveled and did my Pilates courses in Taipei, Taiwan. And then I was the one who pushed her to become an IT. How? When Melanie, the person in the very beginning, Byford Young, came to the Philippines, I told Jennifer, hey, Jennifer, you have to check this out. This is a course really for you. And I built her reputation with Melanie. And all of a sudden, out of 3 people that are auditing to become a Pilates IT for rehab, she was the only one who passed. I am so proud of my babies. Ang gagaling. So that is Jennifer Peng, and most of you, like Chris here, took education with Jennifer. Huh? So Jennifer and myself are very, very close. She's like a daughter to me, as I said. She lives in my house whenever she's coming here. And then there is Vico. This is Vico. Vico Mac. This is my very first IT that I developed. Vico is a Chinese and lives in Hong Kong, and he owns the facility, the license training facility in Hong Kong, but now he's just a host territory because ewan ko ba, may politics yata doon. Nabawi yung LTC niya, naging host site na lang siya, but he's still happy. And there's our mentor, Myra. This was the awards night when Vickel got an award, as well as I did. I don't remember what our awards was, but we were given awards. And then here, do you see this girl here? She's another IT I developed. This is Melissa Wong. She was my student in Math and Reformer. And this is Dechi, the same girl that I taught in the first batch. And this one is Giang Wizard. Okay, Giang is the Vietnamese. And now she owns 2 studios. She owns one in Ghana, Africa, and also another studio in Switzerland. So she's looking for people to work for her. So let me know if you're interested, and we can get you there, okay? Another one here, all right? This one, Christine Achacoso. She is fully certified, and now she is in Sweden. She now owns her own home studio in Sweden. And there is Katrina. She made her way to other fields of fitness, like a body worker, not only Pilates teacher, but also yoga teacher.
Yoga.
Marami siyang ginagawa. And her energy is very electrical. All right. And she has her own clout. And there you see There is La Arnie. La Arnie also put up her own studio. So you see, all of my students are highly successful and happy with what they do. There is our other teachers here. All right. She has been teaching also. Kaya ito naman si Rose, very happy in feeding people and feeding her family. Nakakatawa. And then, oh, yun na, si Lorwina. All right. And all the others there. So that's Vikal again. So you see, we are a real big happy family and we create our mark all over the world. So there's Vikal again. There's us. This girl is the one from Indonesia. She's the IT in Indonesia. And there's Marcena. Marcena is now in Ghana, Africa, and is working for Giyang. All right. So here are the people I have to thank very much are the people from Thailand, ang I Love Pilates, who are my host whenever I go there. So they now change their name and change venue. And this is my other group, which is from Kuwait. So I am so grateful with so swelling heart with thankfulness. These are some of the teachers that I have trained there. It's like my second home whenever I go to Kuwait. All right, so here we go. We have my teachers down here. We even have a teacher that came all the way from India. My God. So I have, oh, ito na si Jennifer. Inaamoy niya yung paan niya. Smelling her feet. This is a really funny girl. All right. So those of you who have not yet completed your exam, all right, call me, text me, and let's get your investment completed. Sayang, huh? Let us get your certificate so that you have a completion. So I would like to share some updates due to the COVID. The CECs of 2020, you will not be paying there's a fee that you pay when you missed your CEC. Merithview will waive that for 2020. Yay, di ba? Salamat naman. So what you can earn now, you can earn your online CECs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 basic principles are now no longer 5, it is 6. This is the new biomechanical principles. So I will be coming up with a new workshop introducing to you the new biomechanical principles. So this is very interesting. So hang on for that. And then there will be the online workshops in June. I haven't formulated the exact dates. And for those of you who are coming to the Philippines, I have moved my studio to be of home. So if you are coming here, let me know. So I can let you know the exact address and we can find you a place close by so that you are not going to hike or go so far away from my site. Now, for those of you wanting to take and complete your exams, either practical or written, ask me how. Write me, text me, okay? Soon online, IMP will be launched. This will start May 17, tentatively. And also, it will be shorter. It's like 10:30 to 1. Ganon, maikli lang. So this is my gift to all of you. I mean, thoughts of your mind has made you what you are. And thoughts of your mind will make you whatever you become this day forward. So this is so powerful. Whatever you feed your mind, you become. So this is coming from Catherine Ponder. So if you have any questions, text me via Viber or WhatsApp. Now, if there is a time difference between the two of us, just be patient. I will always answer back. All right. So let's get back. I have a few minutes more. Let's get back and see who is out there. And may kamusta? Hey, JP, kamusta? How are you? Unmute yourself. Woohoo!
Hi, Teach. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay, how are you?
Sorry, I just came from class. So I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. What do you want to know?
Well, how are you? So you're still strong. And how many classes do you teach a week?
Right now, I'm half and half. I am studying to become an Royal Academy of Dance. So
Wow.
I'm getting my certificate in ballet teaching studies right now. So in a week, I teach I think 7 classes for the babies. When I say babies, I mean not really babies, but 5, 6, 7 around that age range. And then on the side, so that I have some equalizer, I teach adult ballet, and at which I happen to apply all the uh, Pilates principles that you have taught me or passed on to me. And I also teach Pilates like 4 to 5 times a week online too.
Wow, congratulations. So any one of you would like to share what you're doing, especially nowadays that we're all locked down again? This time the lockdown is not really locked down, but all of us must really take care of ourselves because we have only one body, and this pandemic nowadays is so weird. You don't even know that you have it because there's no symptoms, no apparent symptoms. So for me, the best way to ward off disease is to keep the practices. Plus, we are going to also pray all the time. So, Mutya, thank you. Okay, thank you for coming,
Bye,
Mutya.
Mutya.
All right, thank you. So, anyone else who wants to share or anything before we go? Oh, by the way, if it's okay with you guys, I will upload this in my Facebook page. I'll put it up on YouTube so that those people who missed it can take a look and see what's going on. Remember, we are a community. We are here for each other. We can help and support each other. All right. If we need help, even as just a friend to expel all what we're feeling inside of us, we are here. So please do not hesitate. All right. Chris, what are you doing? Nananaba ka ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Coach Chris.
Bumibilag yung mukha mo.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, tired every day.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
it's more, the pandemic is more of a blessing because I've really never experienced so much clients being referred to me as compared before. On the studio, you just have a fixed time. You go to the studio at 9 and you end up at around 5 o'clock. Nowadays, it's different. I start my classes at 7 a.m.
Wow.
and then I end at around 8 p.m. So the clients keep on going and going and going. So you start with the parents, and then from the parents, they would refer to their children. From their children, they would refer you to other friends. From their friends, they would refer you so on and so forth.
Wow.
So
What a blessing. Yeah.
exactly, ma'am. It's really a blessing, but that's why I want to pass it over as well. We also have some clients from our studios, so we kept the clients to re-enroll on the studio, and then we asked them to pay there so that we will be able to help our frontliners as well, which is the receptionist, because basically they don't have any other means of having any work at this pandemic. So basically, just helping hand in hand from the frontliners to the studio owners and also to our instructors.
That's great.
Yep.
Bravo. That's great. Thank you for that. Anyone would like to share? Ikaw, Kevin, what is your experience during the pandemic?
Yan. Coach Kevin.
2020, I arrived po from the Kingdom of Bahrain. I was in quarantine po for almost 23 days. Ganyan. I was looking forward to working back again here and unfortunately, it doesn't.
We
Didn't
close
went well.
down.
Yeah, it closed down. Ayan.
Bye.
Ayan. And from Manila, I've transferred and worked in Tagaytay. So I've also experienced a lot of things that I haven't experienced before, like teaching stroke patients. And the one that I hated the most was to teach Pilates for kids. Yeah. And natapat pa ako, I've been teaching kid with ADHD.
Oh,
So it's a bit challenging for me, but it's a good experience. Yeah, it's a new experience for me. And right now, I'll be leaving again on May and be working in Absolute U Pilates Studio in Thailand. So yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Congrats!
I owe it
Yay!
all to my friends. I haven't
Yeah,
seen you for a long time.
expat.
Yeah, yeah, that's
oh,
it.
expert ka
Papansin
na
ka
ngayon.
naman! Papansin.
Great. Thank you for sharing. How about you, Cara? Cara's so quiet. She took the math and reformer course.
I just did math.
Ayun, di ba? Akala ko nag-math
yeah.
ka lang, di ba? Reformer lang. And she
Yeah.
did the fascinator. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still teach, what I do teach is the Fascinator course once in a while, but it's just really a little bit more challenging now because of homeschooling and my kids. So that's the only thing. But I do plan to, once things settle more, and I find a better rhythm, I do plan to continue my education.
Okay, good. Yes, I am accepting online clients if anybody wants. And Natawadi is coming in kung kailan tayo uuwi na. Okay, let's have her say something. Where is she? Do you see her? Crew. Okay, crew, how are you? Natawadi. All right. She's still entering. So I think the time.
Snow is leaving. Snow is leaving, Miss V.
Yeah, Snow is leaving
has to
too.
go.
Bye-bye. I know she's going
Bye,
to
Snow.
go and see her doctor. Her vet. Yeah, her beautiful dog, Candy. Thank you for joining. All right, thank you. Okay, so I will post this as soon as it is uploaded. If you have any questions, and if I know Steve was asking, I don't remember if it was you asking if we're going to allow people online to join a STOTT Pilates course. I already mentioned math, yes. Okay, what I can do for reformer tentative students, not officially as a Pilates teacher, but just to get acquainted with the STOTT movements, we can do a one-on-one for your teachers para handa sila sa course.
One question, Ms. D. I have one of my staff. She already trained the essential in the intermediate reformer. So can she take the test online with you?
Yes.
She can do that.
Yes. And
okay.
Yeah, you we can talk after this or send me a message.
Okay.
I'll send you an email of what she needs to have in order to do that. Actually, one of the people here, Salma here. Okay, Salma, can you hear me, Salma? Okay, Salma here is going to take her level 2 exam.
Yeah.
And her buddy is right beside her.
Yes, my buddy.
She, when you're going to take your exam online, you have to have a buddy that took the course already. Yeah. And then there are other requirements that you need to do. There are some kind of, written formats for that. All right. So if there are any more questions with regards to exam, and of course, you need to have the STOTT Pilates equipment. You cannot take exam without a reformer. Okay, you cannot take exam without a Cadillac. Okay, so you need to do that. That's why they have all the equipment behind them. All right. So if Rina is going to take it, you can take it in the studio. All right, with your tentative body, and then we will educate you on how to do the camera work so that I can see all angles.
Okay.
I suggest you have two cameras, one in the front and one on the side. So that would be, we should have rehearsal first. Yeah?
Go for it, Rina.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Okay. So, Bro, say hello. Before you, we're almost done here. So, Natawadi, say hello to the people since you joined us just now. Unmute yourself. Natawadi, hello. Yes, there you go.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm just came from the studio, the other studio. So I joined just so late.
We can have a replay. We will put this on the Vivian Zapanta Pilates Studio Facebook page. As soon as I can get it uploaded, I will post it there so people who wanted to attend but could not because of time, they're still sleeping or they're doing some teaching. So, Rizza said, Miss V, it's 2 a.m. and I have a baby.
Oh.
So that is really impossible. All right. So thank you, everybody. And if there's any more questions for you, I am here. So Salma, don't go away. Okay. Okay. I will give you the link after we do this. Okay. So wait for my link and then you can sign up because I have to do my inspection on her studio for her exam, which will be in a couple of in next month. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Maraming salamat. You have touched my heart, and please don't be a stranger. Say hello. Give me tips on what you're doing. I am interested in your progress. Your progress is my progress. Thank you very much. Mwah. All right. Bye.
Virtual
Bye.
hugs.
Take
Virtual
care.
hug.
Wait. We forgot to take
I picture. Wala. Sayang the other people left.
All right. Thank you. See you next time. Ciao.
Okay. Take care, everyone. Stay healthy.
Babush,
Bye.
bros. Bye-bye. Miss Rina,